Ole, 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 Chelsea, Chelsea, 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 come on! Hello there guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well and had a great sleep, and I hope all of you are happy and buzzing and gassed like I am, because Chelsea have finally done it. We have made it through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League for the first time in 7 years. Unbelievable. Couldn't be any more happier. The curse is finally broken. It is over. We don't need to worry anymore because we have done it. Thanks to Thomas Tuchel. He is the right manager. My God. Tactically, he's been masterclass. Substitutions as well yesterday was absolutely spot on. Brilliant. Everything, from Thomas Tuchel is brilliant. He is a magical genius. He had outclassed Thomas Tuchel. He made Chelsea's defenders put Luis Suarez, Joe Gomez, all those players in their back pocket. Angola Kante was absolutely fantastic. I'll talk about him in a few minutes. I thought Kai Havertz is back to his best. He done really well since the 3 games he started. Kai Havertz has been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Ziyech, I have to say, this is one of his best games under Thomas Tuchel, because before that he was absolutely poor, just not getting enough assists and not scoring as enough. But yesterday he's been brilliant. He scored a goal and he could have got an assist, couple of assists as well. But I thought that was his best game, really best game. I thought Timo Werner was brilliant as well. Yeah, of course, he had a few chances to score, but he got an assist. At least he got an assist, which I can be very happy about. I thought Kovacic was brilliant as well. Marcos Alonso, absolutely brilliant in both legs against Atletico Madrid. I did doubt him, but he's been brilliant. Reece James on the right-hand side was absolutely fantastic as well. Every single player, from the goalkeeper all the way to the striker, was absolutely fantastic. And that's what I'm going to do in today's video. I'm going to talk about the players, how they performed, and just talk about them in a few minutes. But before I do, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you hit the bell notification so that you never miss any of my YouTube content. And let's get started. So let's start off with the lineup that Thomas Tuchel used for the 2-0 win against Atletico Madrid yesterday night. So in goal, we had Mendy. We had the back three of Rudiger, Zuma, and Aspilicueta. We had the midfield 4 of Alonso, Kante, Kovacic, and Reece James. Then the front 3. We had Havertz, Ziyech, and Werner. Now, if you guys wondering what happened to Christensen, Mason Mount, and Jorginho, I'll tell you. So the only reason why Christensen didn't play yesterday is because he had a bit of a fever, like he was ill. He hasn't got any COVID, like I said in my live watch along, but he was ill on that yesterday, so that's why he couldn't manage to play. Jorginho and Mason Mount were both suspended. They missed the next match because both of them had a yellow card for the first leg. So that's why Christensen, Kovacic, and Mason Mount didn't feature yesterday. But like I said, Zuma played well. Every single player played well. So that's why this formation Thomas Tuchel really worked, because we dominated Atletico Madrid. The only chance he had was in the let's say when Joe Felix had a chance to make it 1-0, but it was a brilliant save by Edouard Mendy. That's the only time that Atletico Madrid had a shot on target. As always, we get more possession. Going forward, we're dangerous, and defensively we solid, and that's what happened yesterday. So let me go through the players and tell you guys how I think they did well. So let's start off with Edouard Mendy. I mean, in that game yesterday, I don't think he had any much to do, up until the 85th minute and the last in the 90th minute, he had to make two big saves. The defenders just let Edouard Mendy to just just make sure he grabbed the ball so that nobody can score. That's what he had to do from 0 up to 85. So yeah, Edouard Mendy. I mean, he'll be happy that he got a clean sheet. And if you saw the celebration yesterday when Emerson got the second goal, he just ran over to the pitch to come over and to celebrate because he was happy too. And so does the Chelsea fans, and also Thiago Silva and Jorginho and Mason Mount. Not Christensen because he didn't went into Stamford Bridge because he was ill. But if you saw those celebrations, you would just enjoy that because these players were happy to see Chelsea score twice and make sure they go through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So yes, that celebration was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, well done to Edouard Mendy. That's his 20th clean sheet. No, sorry. Yeah, 20th clean sheet in his 32 games for Chelsea. And I think that would really boost his confidence going into the next few games. So brilliant from Edouard Mendy there. Now we move on into the back three. Like I said before, Rudiger was absolutely amazing, absolutely brilliant. He just does what he has to do. Just keep the team's strikers in their back pocket. He kept Luis Suarez in his pocket. Joe Felix as well. Rudiger was absolutely brilliant. I thought his career is done for Chelsea because he's not like the Antonio Rudiger that we know him since Antonio Kante came in. But this season under Thomas Tuchel, every time he starts, he gets a clean sheet. And that's why I am so happy for Rudiger. That's his 60th clean sheet in his 21st games this season. Absolutely amazing, brilliant, fantastic. Now we move on into Zuma. Now, I was a little bit worried that Kurt Zuma might be starting because, and I can understand why, because like I said, Thiago Silva didn't play for the whole 90 minutes, and so didn't Christensen because he was ill. And I felt a little bit worried for Zuma because can he do like Christensen did in the last few games? And guess what? He did exactly that. He was brilliant. I didn't have to worry anymore because Zuma, brilliant performance yesterday. Great block, great interception, passing was brilliant. Everything from Zoom, everything our defender was brilliant. And I have to give also a shout out to Aspilicueta too because, like I said, every single game, captain, leader, does what he has to do every time. Just making sure that he does a great block, making sure that he either passes it to the goalkeeper, this and that, just to make sure that Atletico Madrid don't score, and especially the strikers too. So yeah, great shout out to Aspilicueta. Like I said, solid defensively. This back three really works because whenever we use a back three, you will always get a clean sheet. We didn't do that against Sheffield United and to Southampton, but in big games, Tottenham, Manchester United, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid ties, all these big games were keeping clean sheets. Unfortunately, we didn't beat Manchester United, but we beat Tottenham, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid twice in both legs. That tells you that Chelsea are a hard team to beat. The way we're dominating teams, just keeping a clean sheet, a threat going forward. That is all I want to see. The same kind of performance every single time we have a game. That's what I want to see. So brilliant from the back three. Moving on into the front four. Starting off with Marcos Alonso. Again, brilliant. He's going forward he's a threat. He didn't get too many chances, but going forward he's been absolutely brilliant. Just putting the crosses in, this and that. He's been brilliant as the left wing back for Chelsea. Like I said, I thought his career could be over since he was been really poor against West Brom. But under Thomas Tuchel, he's been brilliant. I have to give him a round of applause because he deserves it. And that goes the same for Reece James, because normally Hudson-Odoi does well in the right-hand side, but he was on the bench for this game. But I'll get onto Thomas Tuchel's substitutions a little while. But yeah, Reece James as well. That's what he has to do. Defend well, going forward, a threat, crossing the ball to make sure that that one of the strikers or the front three get inside the box and try to score. So yeah, Reece James does well on the right hand side. So well done to Reece James. Now let's move on into Kovacic before I talk about the man of the match. I thought Kovacic was brilliant as well. Of course he did had a little bit scared, trying to win the ball back, but then suddenly just messes about. But I thought Kovacic did well. Of course he had one chance to make it 1-0 to Chelsea, but unfortunately he was so close to scoring a brilliant goal, just on his left foot, a little bit of a curler, but it was off target, so he was really close, unfortunately for Kovacic. But I thought yesterday he done well, really done well. Now let's move on into the man of the match. Now, if you watch the live watch along, I was really just, there were so many players who can pick who's the man of the match. But I saw the replay from BT Sport, and there was one person who I give the man of the match, and that was Angola Kante. My God, he was absolutely amazing, spotless, spot on. Everything from Angola Kante yesterday was brilliant. The interceptions, winning the ball back, the tackles, everything from Angola Kante was brilliant. Normally Angola Kante will suit him. He can play from the two pivot, but with him and Kovacic, brilliant, because normally it's Jorginho and Kovacic that does well in the two midfielders or the two pivot. But I have to say, N'Golo Kante, absolutely brilliant. The way he won the ball back, he's the reason why Chelsea got 2 goals. Just winning the ball back, passing it into the player who will start the counter-attacking football. Yes, it's him. Brilliant from N'Golo Kante, man of the match. 10 out of 10 performance from him. He is world class. We cannot sell him this season. People had doubts. I had doubts as well. But his performance yesterday proved me wrong. So N'Golo Kante, you are my man of the match. Absolutely brilliant from him yesterday. Brilliant. Now we move on into the front three. And I have to say, you know what? I think this front three really works well. Havertz on the left, Ziyech on the right, and Werner up top. Now I'm going to talk about these front three. Now let's start with Kai Havertz. I thought he had a really good game again. Under Thomas Tuchel, he's back to his best. He got involved with the first goal, start to attacking football. The way he just won past the Atletico Madrid players and the way he passes the ball to Timo Werner, brilliant. His passing was absolutely amazing. Of course, he had the chance to score for himself, but at least he got involved with the first goal, which was absolutely brilliant. Moving on into Timo Werner, I thought he had a really good game as well. Obviously, he had a few chances to score, but he won't care because he got an assist. And the only reason why I'll big up Timo Werner for that one is because so far this season, he's got 7 assists. 7, more than any Chelsea player this season. That is absolutely brilliant. So even though he cannot score, at least he can add an assist to his name. So yeah, well done to Timo Werner. But let's hope in the next few games he will try to score and get a few chances to do that, because hopefully we will not sell him, because if we do sell him, then that would be a waste of money, signing him this season and then signing him out this season, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so well done to Timo Werner. Ziyech, I thought this is his best performance so far under Thomas Tuchel today. The way he just set up, the way he just wanted to get that goal, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic from Ziyech. That's one of his best performances. Like I said, he just scored from his right foot, his weak foot, to get that goal. Absolutely fantastic from Ziyech there. And I think that will boost his confidence because, like I said before, his performance under Thomas Tuchel has really worried me. Like, we're not seeing the Ziyech that we see on the Lampard, doing some magic. But yesterday, he proves me wrong. Brisk performances, absolutely fantastic, absolutely brilliant from Ziyech there. So well done to him. Now let's move on into the substitutions. So the players who came on was Ben Chilwell, Emerson, Pulisic, and I've forgotten the other one. But yes, that's all I can remember. And I have to big up the substitutes as well because Emerson just came on in the 90th, 92nd minute, sorry, and then 1 minute later, he just scored on the first shot. He just scored. He just it's another counter-attacking football that started with Christian Pulisic. Like I said, Angola Kante won the ball back with the header, passing it into Pulisic, and then Pulisic done really well. And I thought Pulisic, not his best performance, but best game as a substitute, and then he passed it into Emerson, and then Emerson, like I said, scored with his first shot. So yeah, brilliant all round. Ben Chilwell came on. I don't think he had much to do, but he'll be happy to come on and to celebrate the second goal. So absolutely brilliant. So Emerson, that's his second goal in his Chelsea career. He scored yesterday, and then I think he scored in that 2-1 win against Liverpool when we faced them in the round of 16. So, yeah, that's his second goal in all of his career for Chelsea Football Club. So, I think he'll be delighted. So, yes, substitutes, well done. You've been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Now, before I end this video, I want to talk about the only magical masterclass manager of Chelsea Football Club, and that is Thomas Tuchel. What a manager he is. He is turning Chelsea seasons around, going from ninth place in the league to now going fourth into the top four in the Premier League, making Chelsea worrying that we're not going to go through to the quarterfinals. Look what we've done. Both legs we dominated Atletico Madrid. Going forward, we're threat. Defensively, we're solid. Absolutely brilliant. If it wasn't for Thomas Tuchel, this season will just be like last season, not beating Atletico Madrid, not being into the top four, this and that. So Thomas Tuchel, I just absolutely love you. You are the best manager so far. Not this season, not in the whole world, but this season you've been absolutely brilliant. And that tells you 11 clean sheets in his 13 games. Absolutely brilliant. No other manager can ever do that. Thomas Tuchel is still unbeaten, and yet he is still yet to lose. Even when we concede, it is still yet to lose. But 11 clean sheets in 13 games tells you everything that he is the right manager. I can just see progress, progress, progress. I can see him staying for Chelsea for a very long time. I can see him being a great manager after Jose Mourinho, after Antonio Conte, Mauricio Sarri, Carlo Ancelotti. I can see him progress. I can see him one of the best managers we ever had for Chelsea Football Club. I can see him doing that. So Thomas Tuchel is the right manager. The masterclass, the substitutions yesterday, absolutely brilliant. He all got it wrong in that Leeds game, but yesterday night he got it absolutely right. Of course, there was a few changes because of this suspension and illness, but the substitutions worked well to set up that second goal. Everything was brilliant from Thomas Tuchel. I can see progress, progress, progress. And maybe there's a chance, maybe there's a chance of Chelsea winning the Champions League. Of course, I should not be getting too gassed yet, but the way we're performing, we're really doing well, absolutely doing well. And if Thomas Tuchel can make Chelsea win the Champions League this season, oh my God, that would be unbelievable and one of the best seasons we've ever had under Thomas Tuchel and for this season. That would be unbelievable, absolutely fantastic. So yes, I am so happy, so gassed. Chelsea are through. I'm just so happy. I need to breathe because I just cannot stop. I cannot stop smiling and being happy because, yes, it's been absolutely brilliant. Really, really brilliant. So, yes, absolutely well. Chelsea are through. Three English teams are through with a clean sheet. And yes, it's been brilliant. And make sure you guys join me tomorrow where I'll be doing a live quarterfinal and the semi-final draw of the Champions League. You know, if we can have Liverpool, I'll be very happy. If we have Bayern, I'll be a little bit scared because you know what Bayern are. They're gonna just absolutely dominate Chelsea, you know, scoring a lot of goals like they did last season. So yeah. But we'll wait and see tomorrow. So make sure you guys join me for that one. And if you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit the subscribe and make sure you hit the bell notifications too. Because tomorrow I'm gonna start watching the quarterfinal and semi-final draw and see who Chelsea have got. So make sure you join me for that tomorrow. So yes, I'm gonna have to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I need a drink because I need to take a huge breath after a really, really happy, buzzing yesterday's performance and the result. We have absolutely done it. The curse is over, and yeah, this is one of our best seasons so far. Absolutely brilliant. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Make see you guys tomorrow for a live quarterfinal, semi-final draw. Have to take a huge rest, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace. And come on, you blues, get in there.